are some goodies that can be found in here too. We'll just take a minute to look around. Oh, there are some. These are oils of fire burning. You can throw these at the monsters and hurt them. On how to cure those infected by lycanthropy. So if that's Van Richen's Guide to the Werebeasts, the man that I thought is Van Richen might not actually be. I know Ravenloft is a place where not all is as it seems, but it's hard to tell sometimes. What happened? Game is slowing down a little bit on me. Cloak. Dagger. And what we got over here? Ooh, I want the paralyzation. That wand probably casts whole person on people. Would have been useful on those brigands earlier. When I played this in the past, I was very stingy with my items. I held on them very tightly. I would reload often if I got myself into a bad spot. Mage Scroll by Snuff. No, Velkia has that already, so I'll give it to Beatrix. So yeah, I would hold on to every item I had. I was very stingy with using them. But in this playthrough, I'm going to experiment a lot. I'm going to use items a whole lot more than I normally would, just so that you watching can get an idea for some of them and for their effects. Alright, let's read Count Strahd's word. Looks like Strahd is trying to silence some rumors. If you read any of the Ravenloft books or familiar with, we have some people in here. If you read any of the Ravenloft books or familiar with the world, you'll know what all that stuff means. Let's talk to this woman sitting over here drinking wine. I've never seen an elf close up with books and soft chairs before, soothing her sorrows at Tukya. Seems a pity, doesn't it? Probably not how you pronounce that.
Are you speaking to me? Books are the forest a mage journeys through, my friend, sometimes counting herself lucky to find a treasure hidden in those paper leaves. Oh, but please, allow me to embarrass our host. You see, I've grown bored with his attempts to win my trust with bland Tweeka and false friendship. Might an elven mage from Sithicus sign on with you?
Another character looking to join our party. Now I know her, she's just a straight up elven mage. And she's actually a pretty good one. I usually hang on to Velkia over here for her thief skills. But being a straight mage, her magic's actually more powerful than hers. And since I want you guys to see the different characters, we're going to have her join on for a little bit. If your spells prove as sharp as your tongue, it may be of some use. Would you be willing to join our party?
Well, I already know what is of use in this place, and what is not. If we tarry for any purpose, it should be to relieve our host of his stores of sweetmeats and Tweeka. But other than a drink and a song in friendly company, we may leave by your leave.
Please, there are other books, magical volumes I haven't yet displayed before you. You must stay. They're stored in my secret cellars near the good Tweeka, which I serve only to...
To Strahd, you mean? Dear fellow, while I believe I've yet to taste a decent vintage of Tweeka from your stores, the bit about the magic falls from your tongue like a lie. We'll be off now.
Alright, well, Velkia, you're gonna say your goodbyes?
Strange to say, but I've enjoyed our restless wandering time together. Perhaps we'll meet again and continue the adventure. But for today, enough will be enough. Should you need me again, come to Barovia and look for whatever place I've found to call my home.
And just like Falcon, she's wandering around, well, not wandering, but she has a home in Barovia we can go to find her and get her to join our party again. And her gear should be on the floor here, which we will give to Gloriana, who is a 5th level elven mage. Switch those helmets around. Give her the magic cloak. And you see we're indoors right now. So since they have weapons with reach, a two-handed sword and quarterstaff, they could attack if they needed to. Now that's the Burgomaster. So we're going to talk to him. Your Excellency, Your Honor, please forgive me. I'm not schooled in how to address a Burgomaster. How do you...
My dear sweet traveler, please. We burgomasters are called by our title. I expect you will make my home yours while you are here. In the name of Lord Strahd, whose humble servant I am, please relax. Enjoy.
Burgomaster, we've heard so much of Count Strahd von Zarovich. In some lands, weeks might pass before a traveler learns the ruler's name. But not here. Who is this man?
Ah, I was coming to that. You see, your interest in the Great One is matched by his interest in you. As Burgomaster, I have been instructed to present you with a letter of invitation from Strahd himself. It is a great honor.
Oh, Strahd wants to see us already. Burgomaster, what does Strahd know of us? Does he invite every visitor to his castle? Was your elven guest invited?
At the risk of being rude, I say the dignity of my office would suffer were I to answer so many questions. The honor of Strahd's enchanting offer extends to you alone. My advice is not to refuse. And if my words do not impress you, if I cannot persuade you, he will compel you to go. His carriage awaits even now. Please allow me to take you there.
Agreed. Take us to Strahd's carriage.
As promised, the Burgomaster directs you to Strahd's carriage. While it is a beautifully appointed vehicle, you cannot help but notice there is no driver. The steeds fled impatiently. They appear intelligent, even anxious to fulfill their assigned duty. As the carriage comes about a bend in the terrain, you gain your first glimpse of Castle Ravenloft. Already gripped by apprehension, a sudden dread fills you as the carriage at last approaches the gates of the castle.
Alright, here we are. Everything will be fine. We're guests after all. Strange that I should say such a thing. Yet there is in the air something which brings sweat to my palms. My breath grows short and my heart pounds, while, as if for no reason, my muscles tense for a fight. Let's read this letter. Polite enough, I guess. Let's take a look. Okay, so it's this way. Maybe we can put our head over here. It looks as if we shan't be leaving until our meeting with Strahd has played its course. As we appear to have little choice, I believe we should continue on and greet the lord of this place. I dare say he will be glad he met us. Apparently the lord of this castle doesn't want us exploring his home, or wandering too freely from our path. With what we've heard of Strahd, I say we go through those rooms open to us, for now anyway.
The doors open upon a scene of warmth and invitation. Yet before the richly laid table and other fine appointments of the room can be examined, the single occupant of the chamber draws all attention. It can be none other than Strahd von Zarovich.
Welcome to Castle Ravenloft. I trust I have not inconvenienced you. It is easy to forget how commanding a summons can seem to wanderers such as you when exploring a new realm. You understand that no ordinary turn of the road led you to this land. All who enter it arrive in answer to a call, to a summons more binding than any a mere lord might give. Here we are, all of us, and here we shall remain. No road leads out of this mist-bound universe. The land entraps many. Its ruler is no exception. And so I have devoted my life to this problem. It is the least a lord can do for his people, is it not? My most recent study concerns certain portals, those dimensional gateways of which mages and philosophers speak. One such portal may lie in the caverns west of Barovia, near the river. Aside from myself, I believe you are the first to hear of it. But please, before you rush to the shores of the Iblis, allow me to present you with a key. If you are to gain entrance to these caverns, you will find it necessary. I have no time to try the key myself, for adventure is a luxury I can ill afford. However, as I see you are capable, and as I trust you would never betray your host, the key shall be yours for a time. Go as my agent and search out this gateway beneath the Iblis. But enough talk. Please, I have invited you here to join in a pleasant repast. After we finish the best food and brandywine Barovia has to offer, I will have my carriage return you to town.
The encounter ends as pleasantly as it began, with a heartfelt farewell and wishes for a safe journey from Strahd von Zarovich, as the Lord of Ravenloft proving himself a gentleman. As the carriage clatters back across the bridge, there is time to reflect on this first encounter with Strahd.
Well, there we go. If you look on the icon, there we have the key to the caverns he talked about, and there it goes. Pick that back up. Okay, now even though the adventure leads us to these caves, there is one last place I'd like to bring you along. Check my maps. Oh, we're all the way up there. This way. It's not it. Here somewhere. Did I just walk by it? Oh, kitty. There you go, there's the cat. We have this gentleman warming himself by the fire. Game want to speak to him. What is it, old one? You have the look of one about to confess, or to hear the sentence of his lord.
I have already sentenced myself, and my judgment is harsh. It's harsher than death, or any meager, unimaginative punishment a lord might give. For all eternity, I have set myself apart from what I still hold dear. Once a paladin, I have turned my back on truth and the strength of the spirit. In despair, I have abandoned my codes of honor. I have lost what faith was once devoutly mine.
Oh, a paladin in Ravenloft. Paladin who's lost his faith. That's understandable considering this place. Are you ill, old one? Is there any medicine we might offer?
No medicine can restore my faith. I threw it away, and my future with it. The order of my youth gave me a great gift, the rights and title of paladin, to be used for the good of man. As if my spirit and the title were one and the same. Ravenloft, trapped within these vile borders, my warrior faith turned slowly into the cynical villainy of an old man.
Is there no way you can make peace with your faith?
Soon I will die. My last breath will escape my lungs like the howl of a demon, and I will roam forever in the darkest lands of the underground, or wherever traitorous paladins might go. For to be eternally stretched on the rack would be mercy. Still, I might yet wish to make peace. Can I put my spirit happily to its rest?
You appear in no condition to go on a quest. If you are to have peace, how will it come?
Ages ago, in a fit of contempt, I hid the holy symbol I had worn since taking on the duties of paladin. It lies underground. There, far beneath Barovia, it languishes as might a prisoner condemned to the vilest dungeon. If it could be brought to me, If I might hold again that link to my God and my faith, for that I would reward you with all I have.
I've heard nothing of chambers dug beneath the village. How will I ever find them?
By looking where a man might never see. This eye patch. Beneath it lies a map to the catacombs. Yet this alone is not enough. First, in my old shack, you will find a footman's pick. Take it north of here, where a withered stump marks the position of a buried key. Stand to the west of it and dig. With the key and the map, your quest for my symbol may begin.
Alright, now we have the old Paladin's eye patch. Let's take a look at it. It's a little bit of the map of the town of Barovia. You can see the arrow pointing north. Now a little building has been marked off with an X. Now I happen to know where that is. We're going to go there once we get the key he spoke of. We'll do that. We have to go to the shack that he mentioned behind his home. Shack that we passed on the way here. And pick up this pick. We can use that to dig up the key. And he said something about a withered stump in the north. And I know where this withered stump is. At least I used to. And hopefully it's still there. And we're going on this side quest for this paladin, because there's a very useful reward at the end of it. This must be the stump the old paladin spoke of. Now what did he say? Dig to the east? No, it was to the west, yes. Dig to the west. Stepping mode will make this a little easier. Thought it would make it a little easier. Kitty. Oh, there it is. Dropped on the ground. Now, in the CD-ROM version, this quest appears, but in the hard disk version, and I had both when I was a young kid, this quest does not appear. There were a lot of differences between, well, it seemed like a lot of differences at the time, between the CD-ROM version and the hard disk version. One of the more noticeable ones being the voice acting. There's no voices that I remember being in the hard disk version. This side quest is not there as well. There's another side quest that we'll do later that does not appear in the hard disk version either. What we should do, we should save into our quick save again. I do believe that's the type of one. Oh, there's a brain that keeps giving us trouble. Let's see him. Are we fighting an invisible enemy? What happened to us? I don't know. I think we knocked him out of the building. Oh, there we go. Down to the Paladin's Cave. Okay, now this is as good a place to save for real as any. Save in there. Slot 3. Paladin. Paladin quest. Alright, well I think that's enough for this time. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've been enjoying our little adventure so far. And I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play Ravenloft Strahd's Possession.